Hello, Familia. Welcome to the New Year's live stream. How's everyone going? No one. Welcome. Happy New Year's to those that are around the world and not, in the Pacific Coast. And Happy New Year, Rax. Welcome to the live stream. Don't mind my voice over here. We're just messing with the audio. You can hear a bunch of fireworks going on in the background, but it is I, Louis Sankara, aka the Manga Papa, here today. And this is a special live stream. This is our first yearly live stream, end of the year live stream. We've done a lot of great things, and I want to know, how has your year been? How has your year been wrapped up? Today we're going to be doing our 20 manga of the year, and it's not going to be a slideshow like the other one. We actually have it as a Instagram post, because those of you who do follow me on Instagram at LA Manga Cafe, we posted the top 20 manga over here, and I'm gonna be running that with all of you on stream today. Give you my reasons why they're the top, and at the same time, my favorite things about them. So this is also best selling, by the way. So these are asterisk the best selling manga at LA Manga Cafe, and it kind of aligns with actually it does align pretty well with top selling manga in general of 2024. So without further ado, Familia, let's get right into it. I don't know if you can hear all the fireworks in the background. Absolute insanity out here. Sounds like it's O Block right now. So regardless, let's see what this post has for us. I don't think we can hear music on here too. Okay, good. I'm trying not to get copyrighted. So Familia, for mysterious disappearances, we have at number 20 over here. And mysterious disappearances, right? That is very good for being number 20 overall. Also, those of you who are coming into the stream, Happy New Year. Welcome. Make sure to drop a like too on the live stream. Share it with all your friends. We're going to be doing some great celebrating tonight. I got my special hat on at the moment. I'm dressed very formally tonight, as you can see here. So let's get back into it. But mysterious disappearances, right? On top of being a sleeper, a hidden gem, this story was one of the series that I can say I found it before it was popular. Shimai Rako, probably one of my favorite protagonists over here, one of my favorite characters in a good minute. It was absolutely carried the series, right? Also, Kenny X, Happy New Year. How you doing, brother? Welcome to La Familia. It has been a minute. How's everything been with you? But this series, as I was showing you over here, on top of all of other manga that stood out of the year, it did a lot. It did a lot of numbers, and I was very surprised at the reception. Harsh, good evening. It's night for me, Harsh, but Happy New Year, man. How you doing, brother? Welcome. How's everything been? So yeah, you can see that the series over here, it gets a little saucy. It is kind of considered an ecchi, but mysterious disappearances. Oh man, this one of my favorites definitely in a good minute, and I'm gonna be following it. For a very good while. I follow the author, so it's got 61 chapters and it's ongoing. Highly recommend that, and you should definitely check it out. It's an A tier series, that's for sure. Next, we have Tombs. Now, this one's a bit interesting, right? So I'm gonna bring it up. The Tombs manga. We're just gonna be using DuckDuckGo over here to show all the images. So the Tombs manga, it's a Junji Ito anthology. For those of you who don't know, it's got a bunch of stories in it. It's got how many stories is it? It has 10 chapters in it, so 10 unique stories. Also, no one says, "Are you gonna watch the anime that's coming soon?" Yes, I am. You mean for Junji Ito's adaptations or Mysterious Disappearances? Mysterious Disappearances already dropped. Like that anime, I think it got a lot of good reception, but it was on High Dive. GG player says I'm early. You're funny, GG. You're very funny. I usually I usually stream on time, all right, brother? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, GG. It's good seeing you around. Thanks for coming out. Let me know how you're doing, and yeah, let me know how everyone's New Year is going to be starting off. What are we reading at the end? At the end of this, right? I'm gonna ask you all, what are we reading for the New Year in terms of manga, right? I'll let you know what I'm reading, but yeah, we'll get back into it. Also, Harsha's looks blissful, really great, yes sir. And yeah, it's got an anime adaptation. Okay, getting back into it though, I will check, chat in a moment. Familia. Tombs, it's got a bunch of great Junji Ito stories, and it sold very well in terms of the cafe. It's Junji Ito, you know what I mean? If we don't see him on a list, there's something wrong that year. We're gonna be looking at maybe a slower year for Junji Ito content, because this coming year there's not very many scheduled Junji Ito releases, and that's only due to the fact that he's not putting out as many stories as previous years, and we're not going to be seeing a lot of those. But he is still putting out stories, regardless. So Tombs, we would have to rank that, right? I don't have a proper tier list right now, but Tombs is easily a B in terms of storytelling. It's a great Junji Ito anthology. If you want to just jump right into some of his stories, I would say this you got to go with. You got to go with this one. I enjoyed it too. I like the cover. I think it's nice. Okay. Next at number 18, Familia. We can actually read some of these before I go through. So, yeah, the Mysterious Disappearances anime did drop, and I have read Bakuman. Funny enough, I'm actually doing a video on that. But okay, back to number 18 though. Sakamoto Days is probably gonna be one of the most hype anime of 2025, and I think we actually did see the trailer on stream. How long ago was that, Familia? I think that was a month ago that we watched it on stream. That's one of my my first and only stream at the moment that got copyrighted because I watched the Sakamoto Days trailer. But it is coming out on Netflix. It has 195 chapters at the moment, and Sakamoto Days is one of those shonen series, similar to Spy Family, that kind of teeters the line in terms of like being a slice of life too, and I'm all for it. Now this is probably better than Spy Family just due to the sheer fact that there's a lot more action, and I like the art much more. I mean, it's peak art, man. I mean, look at some of this fight choreography. It's nice. Hatching is great. I like the panels. You can't go wrong with Sakamoto Days. I mean, this is grade A stuff right over here. If you haven't read it either, I would highly recommend it before the anime drops. You can claim your I was here before it was popular card, and we can all talk about it before I think summer is when it's dropping, but we'll we'll see how many people hop onto this anime, right? This is going to be up there, trust me. Like I said, I think this is going to be like Spy Family levels of popularity, just due to the fact that like Sakamoto, he's got his whole apron going on, real easy cosplay, you know what I mean? I'll probably be rocking his cosplay too. He's got a yellow shirt as well. And yeah, you just got like simple glasses too. Really, you can't go wrong with this series. Also, on top of that, Sakamoto is just a funny guy, you know what I mean? If you don't know about the series, it's this dude who falls in love with a woman at a convenience store, and after some time he he becomes a normal person because his previous occupation was being an assassin. So 10 out of 10. I would say that's like a S tier slice of life and shonen. Also, right over here, we have 2025 approaching. It's literally like 7 minutes away. So I'm gonna be keeping an eye on that. And we're gonna do a countdown as soon as it gets to the, I think, like 3 minute mark. Let's bring that up real quick. Let's 2025 countdown. So I'm gonna keep this in the background over here. So we'll do PST because I'm at that Pacific Standard Time. Pacific Standard Time over here. Can I find it? Can I find the countdown? Live countdown. Okay, forget it. Forget about it. I'll keep on looking at the clock. But it's approaching very rapidly. Also, I'm going to read chat real quick before we get into the next series. So it says right over here, I honestly don't know. Maybe Don hard manga for obvious reasons. Yeah, so Don, it's going to also be getting a new season this coming 2025. So that's going to be big. We're going to have two giants going head to head. Yeah, so in terms of stuff like complex, like the climber, you know, there's certain series that kind of hit you differently, and the climber was one of them. And Innocent, funny enough, not even funny, you probably saw it, Innocence is by the creator of the climber. So, you know, shout out to Mr. Sakamoto Shinichi. Shinichi. This is also another like banger. Like this author does not miss at all. Also, Rax, thank you for putting that out there. Yeah, please drop a like on the stream if you haven't already, and share with everybody, because we're rapidly approaching 2025, and you know, a lot of love goes a long way here, La Familia. Yeah, so out here it is a few minutes away. We're like 4 minutes away from 2025. So this is pretty exciting. Yeah. So in the West Coast, it's 11:55 at the moment. So I'm gonna I'm gonna be looking at the countdown right now. Actually, Rax, thank you for that. I have a a live stream over here. Should I do it? Should I do a live with a live countdown with Fu and Moko? Are they out in the West Coast? Oh, they are. Okay. Hold on, Familia. We're gonna take a sharp left turn over here. I'm gonna bring up Fu and Moko. Okay, yeah, this is my feed. Fu and Moko. They have a great countdown. I don't know why I'm searching the internet, right? Or like NBC, you know, like a news network, when we got these girls doing the countdown. Oh, I just saw the countdown right now. Let me make sure I don't blow your ears out. So I'm gonna quickly mute this, and then I'm gonna do this where we turn down the volume just a smidge over here. Okay, I think that's much better. So they're doing a live countdown. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. We'll keep it very, very low. Okay. So, Familia, we're gonna go straight into the New Year's, you know, with a bit of anime, and I'm gonna be reading chat for this. We'll wait for Innocence to pass in a minute. So hold on, we'll throw this on the side over here. What's some of your New Year's resolutions, Familia? I want to hear what you guys have in store for the next year. I'm excited for yeah, most definitely. So 13 hours past the New Year. That's funny. Okay, next. It's almost 3 hours past New Year in the East Coast. Oh, so East Coast people. Yeah, New Year's has been for a good while out in New York. Are you from New York? Yeah, he's from the future. So drop your resolutions. I'll say one of my resolutions, right, is to stream 4 times a week. Okay, that's pretty easy to do. Drop a video nearly every day. We can just say every day, right? I want to drop a video every day. I want to be active on content every single day. Whether it's a short, whether it's a video. I want to make sure also that all the manga series that I cover, I do like a full video on them. Rax says that he wants to finish his next book next year. Now that I am looking forward to. We actually have a bunch of Rax books behind us. You know, I'm gonna quickly shill them. Wait, where can I shill them? So if you can see behind me, I have the one and only C-Rax's Girls Are Scary right over here. So you can see I'm shilling this right now. One of my favorite light novels, you know, from the best light novelists out in the West. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that book though. And as for the countdown, we're getting very close. We have 40 seconds until the next year. We have 44 seconds. So Familia, Fuo Moko is low-key just taking over our stream. But I have a few other things. But at the moment, those are my main three. Also, your resolution is just to be playing instruments more seriously and take better care of yourself. Oh, right on. What instrument do you play, brother? Do you is it a string or a wind instrument? Kynex. Oh, okay. We're getting here. So we have 10 seconds. 10 seconds for the countdown. Someone turned them up a little bit. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, Familia. Oh man. I don't know if this is gonna blow out. I think my compressor is just fine. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. It is great to be here with you. It's been a whole year since we've been here together. Wow. We've been doing a lot together on these live streams. Only for a few months too. This feels surreal, but god damn. 2024 is over. Everything is thrown behind us. Now we're going to be onto a new chapter. Yes, Happy New Year, no one. Happy New Year, Harsh. Happy New Year, Familia. This is the start of something great too. I have a great reveal to show. I was hoping to do it by New Year, right? But we'll have to wait a few days. But it's gonna be pretty big. We're gonna have big things coming to the stream. It feels damn good to be here. I think you can hear the fireworks in the background too. We have, like I said, just everyone is just shooting fireworks in my area. Everyone is excited for that. Oh, so you play the trombone? That's dope. That's dope. We should do something like that. A live music session, just right behind me, like on live streams, because I don't have anything playing at the moment. But it's all right. It's all right. The new year, we're gonna have a lot of new things coming in terms of live streaming and just videos in general. Happy 2025. Happy 2025 to those who are coming by. We're gonna jump back into the manga, Fuomoko. So thank you. I was just looking at their chat right now too. I'll put this to the side. Here, we're gonna pause them real quick. Yeah, so 2025 Innocence. Also, no, I don't play any instruments. I don't play any instruments or anything like that. At least relatively recently. I used to play guitar. I have a guitar in my room. But I only did that for like 3 years. But yeah, I don't play anything at the moment. No one. Oh, okay. Innocence. We were talking about that before we were rudely interrupted by the new year. So Innocence, this is absolute art. Art from Innocence. This, damn, there's like explosions going on in the background. Do you hear that? They're literally like bombarding my street. I swear I just heard someone like outside my window. Yeah, you can check the card later. I'll bring it out. Okay. So for innocence, okay. There's cars getting set afire. Did I even spell innocence wrong? Or right? In innocence. Oh, innocent. Okay. Innocent. So innocent over here. This thing is pure peak. I don't really have to say anything about it. That series, check it out for yourself. Some of the most fantastic art in the community, and that's going on S tier. It's only 99 chapters, so we're gonna skip forward. The summer Hikaru died is at number 16. This is a tier series. I just want to jump right into that. This is an A tier series, and it's coming this summer. So the summer Hikaru died. Just to quickly show you some panels over here. One of my favorite manga. Also, at the same time when I found Mysterious Disappearances, this literally not I don't want to say it blew my mind, right? It entertained me to like the highest degree, right? It wasn't something that was exactly life changing, but I think it's one of the best mystery horror mangas that if you haven't checked out, check it out before it drops this summer. At number 15, since we gotta speed through this, Familia, we have Windbreaker. So Windbreaker, the best way to put it is that it's a ripoff. Okay, it's a ripoff of Tokyo Revengers. Does it get deeper than Tokyo Revengers? Maybe a little bit, but I'm just not particularly a fan of like these, gang kind of manga, like street gang kind of manga where they're always fighting and whatnot. I'll leave that to the shoujo audience. You can also find another Windbreaker that I actually do like a lot more, and it's a manhwa that's about biking and like racing professionally. I recommend you read the manhwa Windbreaker. You can save some time without the other one. But if you're into Tokyo Revengers, this will be right up your alley. So that's like it's like a C for me. Fair to say, Familia. Also, I'm gonna quickly read the chat. So it says, I didn't realize it was the 31st yesterday. Yeah, so it's it was the 31st for me right over here, and you can hear all the fireworks. So also, Aspa says you low-key didn't enjoy Windbreaker. Wait, which Windbreaker? The manga or the manhwa? Like I said, manhwa, that's tight. It's tight. It's great. So Felix, oh, welcome Felix. Happy New Year, man. How are you doing? How's your New Year? Ohayo Chato, how are you doing today? Doing fantastic. We just we celebrated the New Year, and we're getting back into the top 2024 top 20 manga of 2024 over here at LA Manga Cafe. And it says, yeah, little BL and a bunch of people were hating. Yeah, you could say Windbreaker is a tiny bit of BL in it, maybe BL baits. It is what it is. That comes with the territory. Okay, on to number 14. Gokura Koyagai. I always have a hard time saying this, so if I mispronounce it, it's fine because there's no anime yet, so none of you can judge me. Gokura Kugai, say that 10 times fast, is a also sleeper hit. Gokura Kugai, thank you, autocorrect, is also a sleeper hit about two assassins and their relationship together. They don't have a real relationship. It's like a friendly business relationship. Is absolute peak, right? I'm all for the kind of a Hitman story, Black Lagoon-esque, bounty hunters. And this kind of scratches, that need. It's a little more maybe on the silly side. I would say, yeah, kind of like on the sillier side, but I really like the arts. The female protagonist she's good looking. She's really good looking. She, like I said, I get the Revy vibes from her too, because she always has like a cigarette, and yeah, this is straight good stuff, man. This is like it's slightly a not slightly, it barely gets by as an A, and that's perfectly fine though. It's like an A minus. So we should definitely check that out. No anime announced, I'm pretty sure, Familia. So it's all good. Also over here, we also have oh yeah, happy 2025. If you like dark fantasy, isekai, historical life, you should read this manga. Oh, for sure. Shut Hell. I've seen that before. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, Gokura Kugai. Gokura Kugai. I think I'm saying that properly. And at number 13, Familia, we have Gachi Akuda, one of the hottest, and I mean hottest series that's out there. Gachi Akuda, I heard just whispers about it for years, and I finally decided to give it a chance, because my list, we've spoken about my list. I don't think I have it around here, but my list looks like a CVS receipt. It keeps on going, and it's literally never ending, because there's always manga getting dropped, and I have a bunch of series to always catch up to. But Gachi Akuda has some of the most unique art in shonen, and I like the protagonist. He's a little cheesy. His goal, at least his goal, is a little heavy-handed, cheesy, because he's trying to find the person who killed his family, but who killed his father. I'm sorry, he had an orphan father, and it's literally him getting thrown into a trash world, and he has trash powers, and that's all you need to know about it. Paired with like A1 art, as you can see here. Really enjoy the art in this series. I can't say anything else, man. We only have heavy hitters here. You won't really be seeing anything go, at like an F tier, because these are like top 20 series. So we have like A's, B's, S's, and we got that C from I was gonna say the Tokyo Revengers clone, the Windbreaker manga. So be sure to check that out. At number 12, at number 12, I want to hear all your thoughts on this. What do you all think of You Like Me, Not My Daughter, Familia? What do you think of this title in this series? Have you all read it already? Tell me, do you think this is a great series? I'll answer it for you. Yes, this is a peak series right over here. You Like Me, Not My Daughter is a series that I thought it was going to be a gag series, one of those webtoon-esque ones that you kind of find just around. But it it left an impression, and it left an impression on me. And I got to say, peak romance series right there. I'm trying to type and also talk. You Like Me, Not My Daughter. Jesus, I couldn't type for a moment. I was cooked. Yeah, as the title implies, right? This guy, he likes the mother of his best friends, and he doesn't actually like the best friends. So this woman's daughter. One of my favorite memes too, right over here, right? We have You Like Me, Not My Daughter title, and then Venom over here at the bottom says, "Correct, madam." So yeah, no one, you gotta read this series. It's freaking funny. Art, it's nothing to write home about, but it gets the job done. The misunderstandings, the romance, I mean, it's all over. It's all over the place in a good way, right? It hits all the cues it's supposed to. So yeah, definitely read that, Noah and Harsh. It has a happy ending. Also, Kurosaki, Happy New Year, Happy 2025 to everyone coming in as well. How's your New Year, man? How's everything been? What are you reading? Hi, Kurosaki. And yeah, Harsh, you've already read ahead. So in the story, you know that the woman, they kind of do a cop out. The woman at the very front, she's not really her biological mother, but she might as well be. All right, let's not get into the nitty gritty. Oh yeah, Familia. Make sure to always say hi to all the new members coming in. Thank you for that, Harsh. Welcome, Kurosaki. At number 11. Oh, I didn't give it a rating. So you like me, not my daughter. That's S tier. S tier manga. On to number 11. Kowloon Generic Romance. It's by the GOAT, Jun Mayusuki. And if you don't know why I'm calling her the GOAT, she made a little series called After the Rain. And After the Rain... Wait, are we going to get the right one? Yeah, After the Rain is like one of the best coming of ages. You can call it a romance too. It's great, man. And this is a sequel series right after. So Kowloon Generic Romance. I was just pausing. I was looking at her art. I was admiring it because June is a talented artist, and I really like her style. She kind of mixes like this shoujo esque with like the sharp chins and whatnot, but it has like a hint of I don't even know what to call it, like dreaminess to it. So you can see like this, her art just feels kind of dreamy, right? The guy doesn't have like a crazy sharp jawline like in other shoujos. It feels balanced. It feels balanced with some realism. And this series has 71 chapters and is ongoing. And for you know, lazy people who don't like to read, yes, it's getting an anime this coming 2025. I actually, let me confirm it's 2025. 2025. Kowloon generic romance anime. I know I spelled generic wrong. It's got a live action also announced too. So it's official. It's official that it is dropping in 2025. Both the live action and the anime. So good news for us fans. And I'll check chat right now. But yeah, check this out if you haven't already. Kowloon Generic Romance, A tier. Love the art. Love the author's works. Check her out. Damn, yeah, that's peak stuff right there. Let me see chat right now. So no, we're not playing Nikkei right now. We'll play Nikkei most likely tomorrow. Make sure to tune in tomorrow as well. We're gonna be streaming around the same earlier. We're gonna be streaming earlier at 8 p.m. PST. If anything, asterisk. Harsh. Oh, good night. Gotta go and study. Yeah, good luck with studying, Harsh. Happy New Year, and tune in tomorrow. Everyone wish Harsh a good night, Familia. Yeah, no one said Kurosaki said hi. Yeah, good night, Harsh. Everyone always wish each other a good night. Have you read Tomodachi Game? Says Aspa. Yeah, I've read Tomodachi Game. It's pretty good. I mean, the Death Game series, you know, like what's a good one? Dead Man Wonderland. That was a fun series. I don't know if you can consider Dead Tube Death Game, but I also enjoy that. But yeah, Tomodachi's pretty tight, man. Also, Harsh says try reading Mysterious Ex-Girlfriend and Kawaii Complex. I like those titles. Adios. Kawaii Complex. I have that on back. I don't want to say back order. I'm used to talking about my shop. I have that on the backlist, but I will get to that soon. Mysterious Ex-Girlfriend. I've already read that. I did a review on it a while back. Yeah, this was a solid series as well. Yeah, they were both great. Yeah. Manga and anime of Mysterious Ex-Girlfriend were great. Okay. For number 10, right? Let's start speeding this up. This is the end of the first post. Remember to also follow me on Instagram, Familia, at LA Manga Cafe, because you'll get these posts all the time. I don't do carousels on YouTube. for the second part of the list, we have at number 10, Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. Oh man, like many others, I discovered this series through the one and only Manga Dex. So when going through the site, this was barely getting translated, and it was a fun read. It was a fun concept. Um, Looking at a Japanese businessman just coming to a market, very simple. He likes the woman at the counter. She kind of is receptive to him, and it's it's fun. It's a fun romance. It's a fun kind of a slice of life. And then turns out that there's a woman behind the supermarket who's smoking, and so he tells her, he talks to that woman, and she tells him about his experiences with the cashier. You're following me here, right, Familia? So he talks to two different people on two different shifts, and it's got a funny twist to it as well. Yeah, Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. It's got 42 chapters. You can say it's relatively new. It's not quite 100 chapters just yet, but it's getting there. It's getting there. And let me show you some of the art over here, because like I said, a lot of these series, man, they don't miss. They don't miss in terms of the art. It's simple storytelling, and I want to say it's getting an anime sometime soon. Like, there's no way it won't. It just needs maybe like a few more chapters to get it going. But yeah, really pretty art. Pretty girls too. I mean, she has like this kind of grunge aesthetic going for her. And this is the cashier that I was talking about. Wait, where's the cashier? So he goes in, and the main cashier is very kind to him. Here we go. So right over here. This is the main girl. If you know, you know. That's an A tier right over there. Let me read chat right now too. Jumping back and forth. So Aspa says you should make a review video on the manga called Gayukutsu Happy Ends. I haven't made a short on it, but I'm planning to. I've seen a few people. Did you drop a comment in one of my shorts before? I feel like I've seen that before. If not from you, from someone else in terms of the comments. Yeah, only a few people know about it too. It's a hidden gem. Yeah, no one says same thing. Kekuin 67, welcome to La Familia and Happy New Year. How you doing, Kekuin? Is it Kakyun? Am I saying that right? Let me know. Yeah, we're just going through the top 20 manga of 2024. So we're slowly getting there to number 1. And it's gonna be quick. At number 9 too, I might piss people off with this. Kagurabachi. It's not me pissing people off too, right? This is all sales, right? These are statistics. These are numbers. It's not me deciding, right, what's top 20 actually. It's what the Familia has bought, and it's what people are going for. So the 9th best selling series of 2024 was Kagurabachi. And it's Kagurabachi is Kagurabachi, man. I mean, we've seen the memes, right? We've all seen the Kagurabachi memes. Kagurabachi memes when the manga first dropped. This manga is also at breakneck pace, because it's got 62 chapters in like a whole year, man. We got Peter Griffin as Kagurabachi. We have the TF2. I forget his name from TF2. I never played TF2, but a bunch of my friends have played it. We got him from TF2. We got Hatsune Miku doing the Kagurabachi pose. I mean, this meme was everywhere, and on top of it being a meme, right? Low-key, I thought it was a bad series at the very beginning. I thought it was overrated. Somehow they bought out all the manga fans and Shonen Jump, but it's a solid shonen, and it knows what it is. It doesn't try to really deviate too much from it, man. You go in to see a kick-ass series. You go to see people getting, sliced and diced, and he does the job, man. He Kagurabachis everywhere. So check out Kagurabachi if you haven't already. It's yeah, right over here. Read chapter 1, read chapter 1, read chapter 1. It's a great series. That's an A series for me. So right over here we have, Happy New Year's, Kekuin. And no one says, Happy New Year's, everyone. Kay, how's it going? Welcome to La Familia. How's your New Year's, man? How's everyone's New Year's at the moment? What are we reading? Also, he says Demo Man. Yeah. Oh, Demo Man. That's his name. Got it. Everyone welcome Kay. Also, I hate when Kagurabachi floods my reels. It happens. It happens, man. You see Kagurabachi everywhere when you start talking about it again. I try to avoid talking about it because I feel like Instagram or Meta, Facebook, whoever, they just listen to all my conversations. So whatever topic I have, you just see it everywhere. Yeah. What's good, Kay? Okay, at number 8, we have Kaiju number 8. Whoa. I actually, when putting this list together, I didn't even realize that it was at number 8. I'm not even kidding, right? This isn't a bit. I had no clue that that Kaiju number 8 was going to stay at the number 8 spot. That's funny. That's real funny. So Kaiju number 8, I think we've all seen it. I think we've all read it at this point, especially if you're in chat right now. Kaiju number 8 is a manga that just kind of took everyone out in like the perfect storm. I mean, you have kaijus that are inspired like, Godzilla-esque, fighting this guy who turns into one himself, right? It's got like a mix of, Ultraman going on there where he can turn huge and he is, somewhat of a monster himself. But it's another shonen that, the anime dropped this year too. It got great reception. You can't go wrong with it. You really can't. And it's a fun series to just read. You can just kind of just scroll through panels, right? Sometimes when reading these chapters, you just mindlessly scroll. We got some great character designs. It's fun. His interaction with his friend over here, you can see blonde guy. His name is missing from my head right now. Jeez, I can't remember his name for the life of me. But it's a Saitama esque like story with his robot android friends. So if you like those kind of comedy-esque shonens, this is up your alley, and it's got 119 chapters too. You got a lot of content to go through. That's also an A. Also, make sure to get the likes up, Familia. Definitely. Thank you for that, Rax. Drop a like too throughout the stream. It's good just for the algorithm to get these manga streams and mangas out there. Kaiju was good. The anime needed more episodes. Oh, for sure. Yeah, Kaiju number 8. We needed a bunch of more episodes. But at the same time, right, it's all to promote the manga. So you can read the manga or you can wait like it's a popular series, like 2 years to get another season. So, pick your poison. Aspa says, Pacific Rim has a movie next year, which is cool. I heard about that too. Yeah, Pacific Rim, speaking of kaijus and, giant mechas, that's movie, looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm a fan of Pacific Rim 1, not the second one, but hopefully it gets the treatment that it deserves. Also, I don't know why I exited out of that. We can see right here at number 7, we have Blue Lock. Oh man, I need to stand up and take a seat for that. I need to take a breather. So Blue Lock, we have the the notorious Blue Lock anime. We're not going to be talking about that, right? We're not going to be talking about the PNG anime. I don't care what any of you fans say, right? The anime, there's some cope going on there. But I like the Blue Lock manga. So Blue Lock, right over here. Do I even need to show it? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not a fan particularly of this series. A bit of yaoi bait, but it sells well. So this is a B. I don't really have much to say about Blue Lock. It's okay. It's okay. This slithers by as a B. It's fun to kind of watch like Baki. At number 6, we have Oshino Ko. Now, when Oshino Ko was dropping, man, this series was just everywhere on all my reels, on my YouTube feed. It's crazy. It's crazy how big the series is. From the author of Kaguya-sama, Love is War, Aka Akasaka. He wrote the story. He did not, do the art. That was by Manga Yokoyari. Oshino Ko, man, it had a disappointing ending. I wanted to hope, in my heart, especially during the last arc, that the manga was gonna just land on its feet, right? Like Love is War. Love is War was great, but man, was it just rough? Like, if you all don't know, I did a video on like epilogues, and I still am working on like a full length one for Oshino Ko. But even after the epilogue, right, it dropped after the official ending to kind of like patch up some of the, you could say, controversy. It felt like a face palm. But Oshino Ko at its highest peaks, right, it really went up there. It's just a shame to see it, end in such a manner. So, God, I want to say that it's like a C. It's honestly, it's hard for me to give it like a good rating just after that ending. So it's between like a C and a B, but I want to say it's like a C, like after all that journey that we went through. But it's at number 6, best selling though. You can say it's still top 6, top 10. It's got 166 chapters. Check it out at your discretion. Also, yeah, it says right over here, no, not Blue Lock got finessed by season 2. Yeah, Blue Lock fans and the studio, they paid some people like a few $100s, and they were like, do what you can on CapCut. So we got finessed hardcore. Yeah, Kay says PNG Lock for sure. Hope the animators won't ruin the Egoist League. I don't know, man. At this point, we don't know what the animators are up to. That last episode of Blue Lock, though, it looked a little better, but at the same time, you can't go a whole season, have terrible animation, then have a good last episode. That's just me, though. That's just me. It needs to be consistent. Yeah, Blue Lock and Oshino Ko, little disappointing. Oshino Ko, especially with that ending. Yeah, so it's like Spy X Family with idols. I don't know if I'd recommend anyone getting into Oshino Ko, especially since like season 2 is kind of like one of the peaks. Regardless, Familia. On to number 5, we have Look Back. Now, some of you may be asking, how is it that a manga with one chapter called Look Back, be at number 5, top 5 manga that's selling? Well, Look Back is by Tatsuki Fujimoto, the creator of Chainsaw Man. And not only that, it helped rise to the top because it was animated into a movie, and the movie did great. It was successful. Like I said, it was a one shot, so it was a quick movie. It was like 40 minutes, maybe an hour. I watched it. I scrolled forward a little too fast. Yeah, it's just a solid series, man. Fujimoto, the creator, he knows how to jump from genre to genre. He went from writing a high paced shonen to a tragic drama about two aspiring manga artists. These two girls, young girls in school, wanted to become manga artists, and man, does it kind of pull at your heartstrings a lot. So if you haven't checked that already, I mean, I feel like I will spoil it if I even go any further than that. But check out Look Back if you haven't already. It's on Amazon Prime, or you can also find all these manga. Right, we're gonna quickly plug in the site. I should have done this earlier. What am I doing? You can find all these manga that I'm recommending you at lamangacafe.com over here, where we sell all the series, because this is where these numbers are also coming from, is that these are the best sellers at LA Manga Cafe, and also they're like the best sellers across the board in terms of US manga. But after shilling to you guys, we're gonna have to go to number 4. Oh, also quickly, Look Back is it's like an A. Look Back is an A series. Highly recommend. So as for Chad over here, yeah, Look Back, it made me sweat a little bit. I didn't shed any tears. It was a great series though. Like I said, it pulled at the heartstrings a little bit, so it's all right. Did the art of this they cooked through the animation? Yeah, the Look Back art was fantastic. The animation was solid too. They really put a lot of love into it. Okay, on to number 4, bestseller of 2024. One Piece. I mean, you can't really escape One Piece. One Piece just sits for itself, right? I don't have to say anything. I don't have to convince you. You either love it or you hate it. I love it, and I need to catch up. I need to get to some of the newest chapters. But yeah, man, you got 1,135 chapters to go through, and by all means, Familia, go through all those chapters, right? That's at number 4, and it's an A series. It's an A series or S, depending on who you ask. So on to number 3, we have The Apothecary Diaries. I was surprised myself seeing this at number 3, but the numbers do not lie. The Apothecary Diaries, apparently just across the board, not only did I, enjoy it and thought it was a great series, but apparently a lot of people also thought it was a great series, enough for it to be top seller not only in the US, right, but internationally, like in Japan as well. So The Apothecary Diaries, I mean, Momo Momo, she's funny. She's a funny girl. The whole mystery side to it works. It's hard not to love this manga and this series, man. I'm getting a lot of anime because it did get anime screenshots because it did get an anime recently, but the manga, man, it keeps up with it too. I mean, fantastic series. I don't want to spoil too much. We're just kind of going through these, but yeah, The Apothecary Diaries, very fun series. That one has 78 chapters. I'm surprised actually. I thought it had more chapters than that, but with 78 chapters, there's also an A tier series at number 3. So now these next two might be a little controversial, right? Some people might think that it might be rigged, but I'm telling you, it's not. So, yeah, we have right here Jujutsu Kaisen at number 2. Jujutsu Kaisen at number 2. I'll be honest, if it were up to me, right, Jujutsu Kaisen wouldn't even be top 10. Okay, I think this is one of the most mid shonens of all time, and you all know my feelings about it. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised me saying this. Jujutsu Kaisen, one of the most mid series. I think it's like at a C, being very nice. It's a C tier series. I don't think the story after the Shibuya incident is any good. I think it's honestly pretty bad. I didn't enjoy it. It was rough from the very start. Even Gege himself, right? I could give him his flowers. One of the best selling series of all time, in Shonen Jump, but he wasn't even aware of how to write one of his characters, Gojo, and some other characters too. He admitted, right? If you pull up one of the volumes, do I have any? I don't have any Jujutsu Kaisen on me. Thank God. If you pull up one of the volumes or some of the volumes early on, he doesn't know how to write Gojo. How do you start a series and not know how to write one of your, you know, highest highest echelon characters, right? Highest regarded characters. You know, he's supposed to be the sensei to all the students at the academy. You know, to our main cast as well. How do you not know how to write some of his powers, right? It's kind of some kink that you have to work out before you drop a manga. Regardless, though, it has 271 chapters. It ended recently. It had very controversial ending. And if you all are following the YouTube channel as well and the Instagram page, you can see that I made a video on the epilogue talking about it. So you can check that out too. I give some of my insight on that, a little bit of insight. I want to do a full length video on it. But how do you feel about that, Familia? how do you feel about number 2 being Jujutsu Kaisen? I think this was rigged from the very start. Oh yeah, I'm checking chat right now. Hell not. Nah, you're coping, Kekuin. Absolute cope. No one is also in the right too. I don't like JJK based. JJK is straight up B minus tier. Okay, that's we can find some you know, similar things there, right? B minus, I can see that. I don't know why people like it so much. Yeah, I don't understand either. No one. C-Rax is just laughing in chat. Yeah, the animators though for JJK, I gotta say JJK's animation is fire, man. Mappa, however you say their name, they do great animations, and JJK is probably one of their best works. I'll give them that, okay. But story wise, you gotta be kidding me. Goofy. Kekuin says, did you see the epilogue? Yeah, I was just talking about it. I saw the epilogue. Epilogue wasn't great. I wouldn't even call that an epilogue. That should be like a Twitter bonus chapter. They didn't really do much with it. We only got to see a few characters after the events, and then we got to see one, which was Sukuna, like in a previous era. So it was whatever. Yeah, definitely. Gege was trolling all of Jujutsu Kaisen's fan base the entire time. No one. Evandale takes inspiration from woman manga. Yeah, I would say all the woman mangaka that I know of are fantastic. Q Hayashida, what's her name from her from what you may call it, we were talking about her, Rue from After the Rain, and she also did Kowloon Generic Romance, fantastic too. Creator of Sailor Moon. Yeah, they're all fantastic, at least the ones that I can name off the top of my head. Yeah, to Evandale, it's I don't know about that if he took inspiration, but okay, Familia. At number 1, right? This is number 1 right now. You know, you can cue the drum roll, right? What's number 1 gonna be? Number 1, okay, is Frieren Beyond Journey's End, or Sosu no Frieren. I agree with this one. This one, absolute peak. This one is S tier, okay? Frieren deserves number 1 across the board. Fantastic anime. Although we were just talking about manga. Fantastic manga. This deserves all sorts of compliments, all whatever meat writing you can call it. This is just great series, fantastically written. The characters are written great. Frieren is an excellent character. You know, the art is top tier. This is one of the most well-rounded series of like this decade. We could even say, yeah, of this decade. Literally, it's I would say even last 2 decades, right? In terms of like manga, it's a heavy hitter. So Frieren, I just want to show some of the art too, because I love looking at Frieren art. Frieren manga, you always find some great manga panels. It has some iconic manga panels, like her and Himmel, you know, going onto one knee, her crying, dude, just This series, it deserves all the flowers, right? It's beautiful. One of the worst things about Frieren, right? Keep this in mind. The worst thing about Frieren, okay? The thing I hate the most about Frieren, right? This is me getting emotional about it, is that it's on hiatus. So we're not going to see Frieren for a few months. And I don't know why the author is taking a break, but I hope they're okay. You thought I was gonna say something bad about it, right? No, the author, they're taking a hiatus. I don't know if it's for story or for health, but yeah, we won't be seeing Frieren for a few months, and the chapters are slow to come out. But at 140 chapters and on a hiatus, Frieren's doing pretty damn well, man. And I can't wait for a season 2. I can't wait for the newest chapters. It deserves all the sales. You know, make sure to buy it for me. I don't know what else to say, man. S tier series, Frieren, Beyond Journey's End. I don't know if you agree with me, Familia. We 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 should talk about some of the worst ones too, right? I should have a honorable mentions of like some of the worst mangas of 2024. Okay. Oh yeah. So drum roll. Thank you, Kakuin. We got the drum roll going on chat, and yeah, Frieren is a classic. Season 2 will be dropping soon. You know that. Oh, you know the Moneymaker is going to be dropping real soon. Yeah, you got to read the manga if you haven't from the anime, if you haven't touched it. Yeah, hopefully the author gets better. It is health related then. Okay, that makes sense. Frieren is too unique for me to digest in all in one go, says Aspa. No, you gotta just do one go. Sit down, read Frieren, and then you can move on with your life and read, you know, some other series that are like mediocre compared to it. But for real, you want to get the most out of it, take a seat, read it once, and then read it a second time, and then, you know, let yourself digest from it, because Frieren, it's up there. Boys Abyss, no. Okay, Boys Abyss, right? We were saying the 20 worst manga of the year. I could probably actually list you like 10, maybe a few more, but Boys Abyss has to be up there, right? That series, it had one of the best hooks that I've read in a very long time. I'm about to slap around my mic. It had one of the best hooks that I've seen in a good while, right? It was like in 2018 when I started reading it, or when it dropped. It was, you know, about a boy. He wants to escape this town, and then his favorite idol comes into this town, and now she's telling him to stay, while telling him to, you know, game end himself too with her. Real weird concept, right? The ending was trash. It was utter garbage. It made me hate somewhat Boys Abyss. Not the author. I actually want to see what else they have to do in the future. Maybe they can learn from it. But the ending, man, and the last arc, it was way too, you know, decisive. What is it? No, the ending was not decisive, but it was just regarded highly across the board, right, as just terrible in terms of like some of the writing, you know, what happened to our protagonist. It's just a shame the route that it went down, in terms of like the storytelling. Teacher in Boys Abyss, though, true, was the best. She was the best girl. Don't care what anyone has to say either. The crazy yandere teacher. You call her crazy, right? But she wanted him to live a great life. So it is what it is. Yeah, I will actually maybe be doing some of the worst manga as a separate live stream. We could go off the walls with that, but we'll see in the future. Probably, well, by future I mean like a few weeks or a week. We kind of want to keep this fresh. Boys Abyss is one of my favorite car crashes. Yeah, the best way to put it is that Boys Abyss is like a train wreck of a series, right? It's a train wreck even at the beginning, but it's a train wreck that you want to keep on watching, right? You can't get your eyes away from it. And unfortunately though, this train wreck, it just turns sad after a while. Like there's good train wrecks, and then there's just ones that, you know, you can't really vibe with anymore. I don't like when characters game end or make others game ends. Yeah, you know, that's controversial, right? I get that, no one, but the game end topic is it's kind of funny, right? It's kind of funny when it's done right, because at the end of the day, right? Stay with me here. Stay with me here. It's ridiculous that someone would actually go through with it in some of these topics. Like one of the best examples, right? I don't know if it was done intentionally or not. Um, okay, follow me here. We have Freerin saying this, right? Where does she say it? Freerin KYS manga. we have we have this meme right here from Low Tier God. No, where's the manga panel? Where's the manga panel? Freerin, there was a manga panel where Freerin tells a demon to game end itself. Freerin telling demon to do something. I'm afraid to type it up. I don't know if YouTube TOS will let me do. I forget the name of her. This girl, this demon right here. What's her name? Her name is what's her name? Wait, we're gonna go on a quick a rabbit hole. Unless one of you knows the name in chat, Familia, you can drop that. Aura. Oh, we just read her name too. Okay, Freerin telling Aura to, and then we'll leave it at that. Where is it? Where's the manga panel? I swear this is gonna pay off. Hold on. Freerin versus Aura. Let's do that. Freerin versus Aura. Okay, this is one of the best instances that I've seen. That it's hilarious when they bring it up in a not a controversial way. In a comedic way. Like look at this. Look at this right here. Why is this on Facebook? Anyways, so it says Aura, game end yourself. And then we have Aura right here, you know, the demon saying no way for me to. And then, you know, it goes through. Dude, that manga panel, when I first read it, right? And eventually when it got animated, one of my favorite things to come out of the Freerin ecosystem. So you could say it's a bit touchy, but this is funny when I think about that. It's just it's comedic unintentionally. Yeah, it was a goated moment. So Constance, Boys Abyss is one of my favorite car crash. Oh, Constance, I didn't even see you there. Welcome to La Familia. I don't know if you've been here before. If you have, you know, my bad. Happy 2025, everyone, too, who's coming into the stream. I see we have a few more people coming here. We're having a great New Year's. Just looking at these. Oh, this place has all the manga panels. Damn. Also, Atrocious says, I felt like Call of the Night had to have such a mid-final arc compared to the rest of the series, such as Call of the Night is a great one to bring up. I'll go through that right now. Yeah, goated moment. She's an Aura game in. Yeah. She had negative. Yeah, Aura had negative aura in this moment. That's very true. No one. And then Freerin was just aura maxing. And Freerin, this is tight actually. Now looking back, Freerin doesn't even look at Aura. She says the words, and then you know she does it. She doesn't even have to confirm, right? She just walks away. Doesn't even look. That's tight. Okay, so yeah, okay. In a realistic story, I can understand. Okay, moving past that, Call of the Night, as Atrocious says over here. Thank you for that, Atrocious. That's a great example. That had one of the most mediocre also final arcs too, because without putting too many spoilers out there, right? We have Ko and Nasuna. Okay, at the very ends, they didn't end up really together. Okay, let me just show you real quick. So we have Call of the Night. I would show you the panel through my computer. Call of the Night manga ending. I would show you through my computer because I have all these like mangas like downloaded. But essentially they were laying down together at the very end and just saying, you know, I want to be with you forever. And it was one of like the lamest. I can't find it here. We'll scroll through for a bit, but it was one of the lamest, and you know, it felt like it ended kind of in like a little yelp. I feel like Call of the Night, right, the way it built itself, it should have had more of a, you know, of a crescendo of an ending. It had to have something maybe dramatic, but it didn't feel dramatic. Kind of felt like the author wrote themselves into a corner. Kotayama here, all respect to Kotayama. They did this series. They did Dagashi Kashi. That's a also some of you haven't seen Dagashi Kashi. I think the anime is okay, or like the series is okay, but I like the characters. I like how the characters look. This is an okay series at best, but that's Takashi Kashi. It's about candy. But yeah, Call of the Night, man. I was frustrated with reading the ending because I'm like, that's it. There's nothing else. I don't get to see more of Nazuna. I don't get to even see Ko together. Like, what the hell is that, man? But it did end up coming out with an epilogue, and I did speak a little about that. But the epilogue, it was kind of like a nothing burger. It was like I don't know if you all know what a 4 coma is. A 4 coma, it's kind of like those gag series where you get like 4 panels, and then the characters just like respond to each other, and there's like a zinger at the ends. So it it is what it is, right? We got to see that ends in a very whatever kind of way. Oh, Captain Mercury, thank you, man, for the 5. We got a family man in chat. Familia. Captain Mercury is a family man of the night. Thank you for the $5 Mascara Manga Man. Which wait, I was messing up my sentence. Muchas gracias, Captain Mercury. Thank you for being out here. Happy 2025. First dono of 2025 too. God damn. Doing pretty good tonight. We're all just having a great time tonight. How do you all feel for some manga recommendations of the nights, or anti-recommendations of the night? Yeah, Dagashi Kashi, agree to Constant. It was whatever, but like I said, I liked the art. Also Captain, how's your 2025 been, man? How's everything been going with you? I feel like it's been a minute. Have you been kind of just like chilling in chat? Himothy Wayne, I saw that a while back. Does anyone think Galaxius will take off in popularity? Galaxius. I think so. I think it will take off in popularity. And my reasoning being is that the manga community in general, as long as, we talk about it, and as long as, we put it out there and more chapters come out in the future, it will eventually gain some sort of popularity, especially a series like that. I think people will eventually catch on, Himothy. So yeah, pretty tight. Chibi says, got a soft spot for good art. Yeah, my heart always has a soft spot for good art, because, and I'm guessing yours does too. The art in series, that's like half of the battle. Actually, I would say that's like 75% of the battle for people to look into your series, because if you have ugly art, people will not hop into your series. But if you have okay or even very good art, people will hop into your series, and then the story has to make up for the rest of it, right? Because I've seen series such as Chainsaw Man. He doesn't have that good of art, but he has such a fantastic storytelling method, Tatsuki Fujimoto, that we see like a great balance in it, right? So it's kind of like Heisenberg or like Breaking Bad. You gotta know the chemical balance for that. And some series are better than others in terms of like the art to story ratio. So yeah, I though have a very soft spot for art. What about the lady with glasses? No, we're not talking about the spoilers here. No one. Yeah, no spoilers. I've been here for the YouTube short content for a year at this point, I think, but the first time on stream. Oh, constant. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, glad to have you the Familia, man. We're doing streams, like I said, guaranteed 4 times a week. But most likely I'm gonna be streaming every day for like over an hour, maybe 2 hours. It depends how busy my schedule is, not how I feel. I always want to stream, but we'll see about that. Have you seen or read School Rumble? I have read School Rumble. Yeah, I have yet to talk about it though. So we might talk about that in the future. Also, I should bring up every time. So School Rumble. Here it is, Familia. Here we'll put it up over here. So there's School Rumble for you, and then we can also show because Himothy, I don't want to, I don't want to. What's the right word for this? I don't want to cuck you out of showing your series, right? So here we'll show Galac. If I can spell Galaxius. Galaxius. There you go. So we'll show this manga too, right? Galaxius. So there you go. Okay. Right over here too, we have whatchamacallits, Diosa. Anko. Aspa says Anko. Diosa says manga recap channels are getting strikes on YouTube. So many channels got terminated. Yeah. Okay, so on that, for some manga recap channels, I'll give you this lowdown, Familia. I show manga chapters, right? And I also commentate on top of them. And at the same time, yes, I also do manga / story breakdowns. A lot of these manga channels don't understand, though, is that you can't just rip a manga chapter. Unfortunately, although I think it's fair use, right? You can't just rip a manga chapter like this and then throw it on your video and then like read it, because then there's arguments that can be made with like the companies that you're still showing the complete artwork. So if you want to avoid that, how I avoid it, make sure to edit the manga panel in any way. So let's say, for example, you want to show this Call of the Night one, Familia. We have to cut it in half, and then it's not the complete panel, and I start doing like an animation on it. You guys remember the Blue Lock animation with like the page turning? So you have to drop some sort of animation, or it like moving side to side on top of it being like altered, half of the panel. So some manga channels, yes, they are getting striked, but you have to do things like that. You know what I mean? Put in a little extra effort. You can't just slap something on, and going on off of that. So yeah. Anyways, so Captain Mercury have been mostly lurking at work. Ah, okay. How's work been? How's work been out there, Captain Mercury? Do you get to stream this late too? Or do you get to watch streams this late too? I might just have to keep on streaming until 1 a.m. because I've been getting a lot of people just chatting right now. We're just up for the New Year's too, right? I think we might have sleep insomnia after this. It'll literally be like Call of the Night. I'm just gonna start waking up at like 2-3 a.m. just streaming late at night. You got underrated manhwa recommendations. As for manhwa, I've been looking to get more into it. One, I can't say it's underrated, right? So we have this series though that it took the whole manga and anime community by storm, and I think a lot of people are still yet to read it, but it's called The Key Sisters. And you all, I am sure, if you're on YouTube, Instagram, or even watch my videos, have seen this meme over here. Wait, The Key Sisters manhwa. You all have seen this meme over here where it says Queen Queen never cry. So we've done a video on that, kind of talking about the entire meme. And this series, I still feel like it's in its infancy. It only came out June of this year. So how many months is that? June, July, August, September, October, November, December. It hasn't even been out. It's barely been out 6 months. And this series has just been all over the place. One of my favorite series too. One of my only manhwas as well. I can literally count on like one of my hands how many manhwas I've read. That's how little I am. I'm the manga poppy, right? I'm not the manhwa poppy, but I'll still dive into like, donhwas, manhwas. Donhua, by the way, that's Chinese. Manhwas is Korean. But yeah, this is a sleeper series. If you haven't read it already, I'd recommend just jumping into it and letting me know what your thoughts are on it. But Yeah, I can see this easily being close to, I was gonna say on top. It probably wouldn't top solo leveling, but it's gonna be up there with like, top manhwa like solo leveling or like lookism. Lookism is huge too. Um Viral fight, that's also a huge one. Um yeah, y'all check this out. Let me know some manhwas I should read too. I should be asking some of you like what's some manhwa recommendations that you have, Aspa? Because like I said, I've got a million manga that I need to read, so sometimes manhwa doesn't catch up. They made you work on New Year's, no one says. No, they didn't. Oh, not for me. Uh yeah, for Mercury, they made him work on New Year's. Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, but hey, we get to be with him in chat, in soul and spirit here, Familia. So that's all that matters, is that we're here. Also, if he's here in the stream, that means that he has a pretty chill workplace because he can throw on some headphones and listen to the stream. I don't know why I typed Familia. I was gonna type. Thank you for letting me know, Rax. Donghua, Donghua. Pretty sure this is how you spell it. Oh, it's Don. Okay, I'm cooked. Donghua. This is how you spell Donghua. So these are Chinese manga or Chinese comics. Um, are there any Donghwas I can recommend you? Oh, Familia. No, I can't recommend you a single Donghua. I know a Chinese series that I like a lot, but it's not a Donghua. It's called Scissor 7. That's Chinese. One of my favorite series too. Like animations of all time. Here, let me show you Scissor 7. If you all haven't seen this, quote unquote anime, I'd still call it an anime. Scissor 7. You should check it out. This is hilarious. If you like series similar to like One Punch Man, it kind of has a mixture too of what's like a great slice of life that, like, I would just say like similar to just like One Punch Man, because the main protagonist, he lost his memories, but he is like the greatest assassin of all time. And at the same time, because he lost his memories, he doesn't know why he's so talented with using a magical pair of scissors, and he ends up just becoming a barber with his like bird friends and whatnot. So that's a loosey goosey kind of a summary, but yeah, check that out. But yeah, here's some donquas we can eventually go through in the future. So right over here we have One Like Manhwa. Constant says One Like Manhwa. So much of it is just fantasy isekai. Yeah, some manhwas are like fantasy isekai or like kind of fighting stories, but I think there's still a newer or relatively new market, so I kind of want to let it grow a little more, because manhwas have only recently kind of taken hold, I guess you could say, or kind of gotten like the manga community. So I think we should just give it some time. There's probably some series that need more love, love and tender care to like grow, and we'll find some hidden gems in the future. And eventually, there's going to be a lot of great Korean and Chinese content out there, and it'll compete with manga, and that's just better for the market. You know what I mean? More competition, more better stories. Yeah. Yeah, he's just a chill guy like that, for real. uh Manhwa, when it comes to making a mid story, then we have a chef with fire. No, I mean, like I said, their series, right? Like Lookism is pretty good. The Key Sisters, I'm telling you, it's a funny slice of life, like romance, a little bit of drama there. Just just give it some time, right? Not all of them are just slop stories of like martial arts and you know whatever series they have. It's either martial arts or isekai. No, man, no, we're not doing them dirty. They have a lot of great stuff. I think The Night That Only Lives Today is pretty good manhwa, but there's not much chapters. It's like a ReZero premise. Oh, I've seen that one. So The Night Only Lives Today. Here, this is a series that I've seen on my feed, and I wanted to cover it, but it was put somewhere on my list. The Night That Only Lives Today manga. It's about a skeleton. Oh, it's not. Oh, never mind. You know what? That's cap, Familia. I was straight up capping. I thought we were talking about the skeleton one. Okay, so this one I've actually never seen. I need to check that out. I have not seen the series before. Is this it? Is this it, Familia? I don't recall this. See, there was a skeleton one. Oh wait, did I put manga? Let me put mon. Is it manhua? No, it's still not popping up. So I don't think this is the one. So there's a skeleton manhwa that I wanted to check out. About a skeleton who basically has to keep on getting, game ended, and eventually he levels up into like a OP like skeleton knight. Here, that's a great idea. Let's read the synopsis of this one. The skeleton that couldn't protect the dungeon. Here, skeleton soldier that couldn't protect the dungeon, and then we'll read the other one, because I'm curious about the one you brought up, Aspa. But since we're already here, let's bring that up. Wait, can I not? I don't want to get shut down too. Here, we'll bring this up here. So, for the skeleton soldier that couldn't protect the dungeon, the only meaning of his life is to protect his beloved hostess, Alice. So basically like a witch. He could not fulfill his own destiny, but he was given a second chance. Now he can correct his past mistakes to protect the one that won his heart. Okay, so it's kind of like I want to throw in like ReZero-esque, where he gets to go back in time and protect someone he wasn't able to. As for the Knight That Only Lives Today manhwa, let's read that synopsis. Oh, it's on Webtoon too. Hey, big stuff coming with Webtoons too in the future. We'll save that a little later, right? But look forward to some more manhwa. Just keep that in mind. I had to do some of my research, but we're gonna go from manhwa that I can count with one hands up to more than a few dozen. So expect that in 2025 too. That should probably be on the list. Is that more manhwa is gonna be talked about. Also, it says, what's the skeleton manhwa you're talking about? Oh, I already read that. I think the skeleton story I know you're talking about. It wasn't my favorite, admittedly. Yeah, I've only heard about good stuff about that one, so I need to do a full review on it. But we'll see. Okay, so for this one, all right, The Knight That Only Lives Today, Aspa. Here you go. So, is dying repeatedly a blessing? Encrid's lifelong dream, becoming a knight, looked to be forever out of reach, until one day he died and woke up at the beginning of that same day. Now he has unlimited chances to train and engage in mortal combat. Just how far can he go? See, I would click on one of these, but I don't have the blessing from Webtoon. Also, I think this series is did it win a contest? No, never mind. But listen, 4.3 views, 9.87 rating. This thing looks tight. Thank you, Aspa. I'll read this. I'll definitely check it out. What would you rate it? So over here, will I say I did like the Yandere Mermaid one? Oh, the Yandere Mermaid one. Yeah, that one was tight too. The what it has a few different names. The Yandere Mermaid one, if you all don't know, I did a review on it right over here, and it's more of a horror. Okay, I'm glad it's muted. But To Drown in You is a manga or a manhwa, one of the few manhwas that I've read. Let me read that one, since we're doing synopsis and talking about different series tonight. To Drown in You. To Drown in You. Here we go. To Drown in You is like a horror romance, and like Constant said, it's a yandere girl. And so essentially the story, right, following it, Hae-young, a boy living in a remote island, and Yunha, a mysterious mermaid, become each other's only friend. But soon after they meet, they're separated after Han Se-young moves away. 6 years later, Yunha develops a mysterious power and finds Han Se-young again. Unfortunately, too much has changed, and Han Se-young can no longer dedicate his time to her as he did in childhood. He tells her that they're too different but Yunho's attachment to Hossein slowly turns into an obsession. Now this one, when I first saw it, right, on just like reading random stories online, um, it caught my attention just by the concept of not the concept, but just by the art, and it looks a lot like the Kowloon, like Jun, the Kowloon generic romances author's works, but it's not. It's by someone else, of course. But man, the manhwa art is beautiful, and like I said, the story. I don't know why we're getting yaois here. Am I crazy, Familia? Why are we getting a bunch of yaois when we type this to drown in you manhwa? I'm getting BL manhwa to read. Okay. Anyways, I can't find any other manga panels other than stuff that are out of context. So I guess I'll just throw on my video over here and we can kind of see some of it. Some self promo. But yeah, the art looks great, and the premise too. It's just absolutely tight. If you haven't read it already, I would highly recommend picking that one up. Yeah. So no one here's the story. Check out To Drown in You. It's on Webtoon as well. I guess a lot of the manhwas, right? They have to be on Webtoon. I don't know if it's strictly just because it's like one of the biggest platform, or maybe they bring on these interesting authors, but yeah, you said it, no one. You definitely said it. But yeah, this story just turns dark quick, because at the very beginning, it's this cutesy. You get, hey, there's me, Familia. I'm wearing a Christmas hat. But yeah, at the very beginning of the story, it's just this cutesy series, and then it turns dark quickly. She's trying to keep him for herself. It reminds me of Me Side too, right? Me Side. I got to do a video on that too. I'm sure Me Side is going to get a manga as well. It reminds me of the Me Side, Mita, right? We have we have Mita over here. I've been seeing Me Side everywhere, Familia. How do we feel about that stream as well? If you all haven't seen it too, I did a 3-part live stream playing Me Side. We beat it, and I think looking into it, we got the bad ending. We got the worst ending in the game. Where we get yanderade, and we get turned into a marketable cartridge. So this, like I said though, it's been blowing up everywhere. I kind of want to play it again just to get the better ending. But yanderes, man, we love them. We also hate them when we get the bad ending. But this was such a fun game to play. And I think we should do another part. I never got to get any of these uniforms though. The bummy part about my playthrough is that I thought I could get possibly like a uniform from from completing it, but apparently not. You can get like a vampire outfit. I think there's like a school uniform one too, but I'll try to figure that out as well. I don't want to scroll down anymore because we don't know what this page has in store for us. But actually, if we're throwing manhwa stories, I really like Nina's Magic Chest. I really enjoy it. Psychological horror story with cutesy art style. I gotta check that out. Okay. Also Aspa says, I'd say the manhwa I recommend is an 8 out of 10. Probably needs more chapters considering manhwa fails miserably when it reaches a certain point in the story. Yeah, I'll be the judge of that, Aspa. So I'll see if the story you recommended is up there, right? It's something we'll have to see. Okay, so let me check out though that one really piqued my interest, Constant. So let me search that up real quick. So we have Nina's Magic Chest. Nina's Magic Chest. Forget the slash. Oh, this actually threw me in for a loop. This looks like what's the name of that Japanese show? Okay, well, let's read this real quick. It'll come to me right now. Nina's Magic Chest. So it turns dark too? Interesting. Let me see. Nina's Magic Chest. It's also on Webtoon. Wow, Webtoon just has all the titles. Oh, it's completed. Okay, well, we got to remember this one, because if it's a completed title, I need to check that out. Yeah, thank you, Aspa. You're the manga member of the Familia, or the Manhua member of the Familia. So Nina is living on her own for the first time and failing hard at adulting. She can't hold down any part-time jobs, let alone get hired as a full-time employee anywhere. Damn. One day she finds a magic chest in the street that seems to make a wish come true. When started out of curiosity and fun, quickly takes a dark turn as she becomes entangled with strange people and inexplicable events. Nina will have to face butterfly effects with her seemingly ingenuous wishes. I'm cooked, Familia, right now. How many hours are we in here? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Only being 25 chapters. Wow. The art too, like you said, it looks very cutesy. And if it turns dark, I always enjoy those kind of series, kind of like Madoka Magica. What's another great one? Magical Wait, was it Magical Girl? A lot of the dark series, right, are just like Magical Girl series at this point. Okay, let me see. Nina's Magic Chest art. I always like looking at the art, so we'll see. I just don't want to get copyrighted. We can definitely work with this. This might be one of the next manhwa reviews, especially if it's on Webtoon. So that looks like a fun series. Aspa, thanks again. Yeah, Viral Hit is goated too. So Viral Hit, if y'all haven't seen it as well, I might as well read that too. I'll read that one. Hit him up with that Kevin Hart. Damn, which I yeah, she couldn't hold the job, man. Viral. That's funny. I'm gonna make fun of her on the manga manhwa review later on. we're gonna hit her with the damn. Okay, so Viral Hit, we can see all the art over here. You can already tell the series is popular if you already get like an entire Google page or, internet page just full of the main art. Yeah, so this is the protagonist over here. There we go. But for the synopsis. Oh, is it not on Webtoon? Oh, it is on Webtoon. Okay, hold on. We're going to go back to the main page. Okay, so for the synopsis of Viral Hit, right? It's one of those series. I read this one. This one, yeah, I agree. This is pretty damn good. Oh, I didn't know it was finished though. Oh, damn. I gotta hop on this. I gotta check that out. Okay, synopsis though. Scrawny high schooler student Hoban Yu is probably the last guy you'd expect to star in a YouTube channel that revolves around fighting. But after following some advice from a mysterious YouTube channel, Hoban is soon knocking out guys stronger than him and racking in more money than he could ever dream of. Can Hoban keep this up, or will he eventually meet his match? Yeah, so it's basically right YouTube, right? It's a parody, but yeah, it's like when YouTube allowed you to make money off of fights on here, right? Now you get demonetized and age restricted. However, it's a pretty good series, right? If you just want to see people fighting, in dumb outfits and just the most ridiculous events, you can check it out on Crunchyroll. It did drop like an anime. I don't know what studio did the anime, but you also get this chicken-headed guy, really funny stuff too. Hoban is just funny too, right? He's just really just skinny guy. I mean, he's like a celery stick, right? But yeah, you see him throwing hands, and it's pretty damn fun. Wow, going back into chat. So if we go back here, yeah, so Viral Hit, we already read that. Yeah, so the Viral Hit anime got the Blue Lock treatment. No, I didn't know about that. I thought it looked okay. I wouldn't say it's like Blue Lock treatment. Oh, maybe later on, because I did watch like the first episode in that, but I don't think it really got like the Blue Lock treatment. It felt like it was just satisfactory. You know what I mean? The story is so ridiculous that you couldn't help to even see the animation. Like it wasn't anything to write home about. So I thought it was okay. Aspa. Yeah, there's a bunch of other series I need to check out. In terms of the other ones you recommended me though, Familia, I'm gonna make sure to bookmark them. Is there anything else that Webtoon has? Like what's at the top of Webtoon right now? I'm just like out of curiosity, right? Let's do moderate search. I don't know why Webtoon is blocked. Okay, so at the front of Webtoon, okay, this is legal. I can go through here. We have it goes by days. Hold on. So I've never seen these series in my life, right? Like I said, I've only seen a few Webtoon series. Avatar: The Last Airbender has a Webtoon? No way. It's by Dark Horse Comics? I've never seen this before. So it comes out every Saturday and there's 43 episodes. Damn. Familia, did you know that Avatar has a manhwa? That's crazy. Wait, is it a manhwa or a manga? Because I know actually Webtoon, it's not solely manhwa. You can also get mangas on here or donkwas. Is it just like going through the same series? It's kind of weird. Okay, I'm gonna keep on reading some of the other ones though. Also, he says the animation is janky at times. Says no one. Oh, okay. So the viral hit got some janky animation. Okay, and Aspa says the taekwondo part they repeat the clip. Oh man, I want to watch that right now. I don't want to get copyrighted because I know the animation studios are very very touchy about that. So we'll have to check that out another time. Oh, that's true. That's true. That webtoon dropped. Thank you for reminding me, Rax. It recently dropped. One of the best ones. How can I search up on here? Webtoon. Is Webtoon broken, man? I don't see like the search bar. Oh, here we go. It was hidden. So we have, you all remember Girls Are Scary, the light novel. Well, Girls Are Scary, right? The light, I swear to God, I swear, right? Um, this was not this was not a on purpose. The Girls Are Scary. We were talking about it earlier, right? Light novels. Rax over here, our favorite person in the comment section, our best and favorite moderator here, good friend as well. He has his own webtoon on here. Girls Are Scary. Rax, can you tell me? Can you give me affirmative, yes or no, a verbal yes or no? I guess you have to type it. Can I open this on stream? Can I open the very first chapter on stream? I don't want to get copyrighted, so let me know. If you're gonna copyright me, we'll work things out. But yeah, just give me a yes or no if we can go through this. But until then, I'm gonna be reading the synopsis. So, Girls Are Scary. A boy decided to pick up a stranded, alluring witch on the side of the road one night and has a romantic fling with her. But this encounter with an inhabitant of the dark sets off a chain reaction, leading a ghost, a zombie, and a psychopath to him. The manga adaptation to the novel Girls Are Scary, Ultra Scary Edition. So yeah, it's an adaptation, and then his Instagram is Girls Are Scary, and then you can also check out the artist Kiraga. Creator in chat. Yeah, he is he's a creator, so constant. He's the one and only. Okay, if we get copyrighted, it doesn't matter. This is one of the only series I think I can open up in chat. Yeah, I can give you all a taste of the series. So over here, Girls Are Scary, right? Right off the bat, great art. Hey, whoa. Yeah, we have the art over here. Funny enough, his car, it looks familiar. His car looks familiar. Cute girl, cute witch. Yeah, I mean, if you all need a series to check out, it's got 5 chapters. Yeah, 5 chapters. Recently, the December 15th one dropped. I don't wanna spoil it too much, but it's a fun series to read, man. The art style too, I mess with it. Sabin, her expressions are freaking cute, man. So yeah, check that out when you can, Familia. But hold on, let me go into the next chapter. It's been a minute since I actually read this. Yeah, so here she goes. It's she has a cute reaction over here. Gyaru Witch. Oh hell yeah. Yeah. So like I said, I don't wanna spoil it too much because then we'd already be at the end of the chapter. But yeah, check out Girls Are Scary. We might read it one of these days then on stream, if I get permission. But yeah, check out Sabin and her funny reaction and her drinking. Um, Great series. Okay, so on top of this being, one of the top on Webtoon, we also have, yeah, Aspa says Zam indeed. We have some other series. Oh, we got Clown Girls here too. No, it's not a dojin. We got Clown Girls at the very front too. Marionetta. Okay, this one I can't open, but I will check that out. A mysterious circus, a missing friend, a dangerous deal. Julia Lazarette is happy with her honest, predictable life, but when her best friend Camille convinces her to visit a traveling circus, they both get more than which they bargained for. Thrust into a world full of secrets, magic, death, Julia finds herself presented with the most horrific deals in order to survive. That's funny. I just see I see Clown Girl, and then I just click instantly. That's it looks like an interesting series though. I'll have to check that out. See, like I said, I'm not too into the manhwas so much, but if there's like a bunch of series that are just dropping, right, they got millions of views. I guess I have to check it out. Interesting. Little Aspa trying to see. Nah, man, we're not trying to get banned on stream, Aspa. Familia, I think that is about it, bro. Batman has a manhwa. Wait, who are these characters? What the heck? Who are these characters? This is a Batman manhwa? That's crazy. Regardless, Familia, thank you all for coming out to the New Year's stream. We actually we're close to hitting the 2-hour mark. Wow, it felt like an hour that we've been here. But I like to thank you all for coming out tonight. Happy New Year's. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, night, evening. Make sure to leave some of your recommendations out in chats, before we head out. I'll give it like a minute or so. We'll check out the other manhwa later on. Okay, it's more of a Bat Family kind of thing. Got it. But yeah, Familia, thank you for joining me today. We got to thank the family man too, as well, Captain Mercury, for being out here tonight. Have a great rest of your work shift. We'll come back tomorrow around 8 p.m. PST. You can find us here. If all stays same, right, it'll be 8 p.m. If not, make sure to follow me on Instagram at LA Manga Cafe. And I hope you enjoyed the top 20 manga of 2024. We might do the top 20 worst manga of 2024 coming soon. So I'll keep you all updated on that. And for those of you new to the stream, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to drop a like as well. This has been the Manga Poppy, or Louis Sankara, here with you tonight. I got this hat on too. Damn, I didn't even feel this hat. Yeah. Familia, thank you again for coming out. Thank you, Rax. Yeah, I won't forget about the night that only lives today. Don't you worry. I always watch these streams back, so it's all good. And no one says Happy New Year, Familia. Thanks for the fun time of stream tonight. Of course, no one, of course. But that being said, I'm gonna get some sleep, Familia. I'm gonna go read some manga before I go to bed. But let me throw on my main cam reaction. There we go. You can see my face. Familia, until later today, I guess I can't even say tomorrow. Until later today, I will catch you all around. Thank you again. Happy New Year's. Adios. Adios, la familia.